Hello and welcome to the Sharn Docks by Night for what will be our level 19 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. It's taken me some time to reach this precarious perch. Had to be a fountain, of course. So, not too much more to report. Just been going along with the same path, mostly in fire, backed up by this Fade Arc tree. I was thinking about maybe a few more points in Warforged to get to 10 to take the spell power in there, but I think maybe I won't have enough spare to do it. Might do a 40, 32. No, no, I don't think I will. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. But already to have some decent things in here is nice. Spell wise, one big one for the level 19, which was the Mass Hold Monster. I've also taken Trap the Soul, which needs these Kyber Dragon Shards when you're not using it on a Warlock. So I've stocked up on some of them. We'll try and use it as an instant kill for some annoying things. I think there are quite a few things it can one-shot, like golems and that kind of thing, if I remember right, if we can get the DC high enough, and I'm not entirely convinced that is high enough, especially not once we make the jump into Epic. In fact, sort of hovering around the 50 for these things, I just don't think it's going to do very well when we make the jump to Epic, but let's wait and see anyway. We're sort of low 50s for our evocation stuff, and then just below 50 for the whole monster mass. And I have surprisingly picked up the ingredients for that. Several times already this life I've gone into a quest without the major ingredients, the last time being the delayed blast fireball, so that was embarrassing because that was half my offense gone. Other than that, it's pretty much as you were, no new gear or anything, but the Hold Monster Mass, which is going to be enlarged for free, so we're going to be able to hopefully neutralize big groups at record distances, and both the bear and I can shoot as well across those distances with AoE, so we should be in pretty good shape moving forward, I hope. For this one, we are going to try to show some of the quests in the docks down here, so level 17 quests. Let's collect this one, that one, and this one. A couple of these in here I'm really not a fan of. This underlaying thing running about on those sky skiff things I'm not a fan, and the Soul Survivor I'm not a huge fan. I quite like this one though, the Finding Doris, so we'll have a go at that too. Are you ready, Annie? Is there anything to report on your side for this level?
Just that I got the infusion energy, and that's it.
Ah yes, the
Oh, no, no, no. That is another thing. I was using the greater elemental weapons, and now I will try the deadly weapon. I just got it
all right,
in the
okay,
middle
okay.
level. Yeah.
So you're going to go with the deadly weapons. Um, both energy infusion and your paladin thing that you've got, the past life paladin, can be extended and should be extended on your hotbar, by the way. So the energy
Okay.
infusion should last about 10 minutes, and the paladin thing, when you get to the cap, will last for over 5, I think.
Good.
What are we doing? We're doing 2, aren't we? Keeping the Reaper level relatively low should give me more chance to land the...
What we are doing?
Oh, sorry.
Safety in numbers.
The top one, yes, the safety in numbers. Yeah, the higher the Reaper level, the higher their resistance to your spells. So me with
So
my...
the infusion. The infusion is something that I only can do to you. I can't do to myself, right?
Well, it would be pointless doing to yourself because you lose a percentage of your hit points by doing it. So even if you could do to yourself, it would be pointless. It's generally only
Hmm.
given to a tank, and I'm not a tank, so don't give it to me. But if you happen
All right.
to go with a tanky character at some stage during this life, I think it's very useful to give that kind of thing to them. Right, are we ready?
Okay.
The Underlane neighborhood
Ready.
should be in this area. With luck, you can find the
We're
rally
gonna
before
try the
anyone
old
gets
mass
hurt.
hold. Now that was pretty good. We'll have some more like that.
The locals eye you curiously as you round the corner into the streets of Underlane.
Oh, this is. Let's let them come to us. I tried to hold that guy, it didn't work.
Several of the
Yeah, they're
patrons of this
saving.
makeshift tavern
Not good. So my DC, it clearly isn't high enough. What is it? 53.
Sunlight pours through a crystal
It's not
set into
terrible.
the base of a hanging tower, providing much needed light to a small garden set in the street below. A group of ruffians is shaking down one of the local.
Ooh, I think maybe because they were moving there, that was so bad. That was a really bad one. Okay. Yeah,
Lasso.
thank you. So far, I've been pretty rubbish, haven't I, with my mass hold, sadly.
You're not being rubbish.
Another group of early ruffians seems intent on blocking your path.
That's not bad. That was a nice little area as well that it got to. Okay, are we ready? Let's try to do
Arrive at the rally to
a
find the
disco
courtyard
ball in the
shambles.
middle of this area. Watch the black dragon bolt. He's just hit me with it.
Spotted! Don't let them out of here alive!
You're too far from me.
I'm just trying to stick in this this area. Can you chip away at that overseer guy? He's going to take way too many of my spell points.
Another group of attackers pours into the courtyard.
Let's get the thing back up again. Yeah, I'm in trouble now spell point wise, so I need to be careful. Let's try the trap the soul, maybe on the odd one.
Intent on capturing the Warforged.
That was a trap the soul.
Dealt with all of them. Then an imposing
Okay,
dwarf
make
enters
vulnerable
the
to
courtyard.
fire.
He grunts.
Nice job. Finish with 84 spell points. So I was a bit all over the place, pressing all the wrong keys as every time when I change one of the buttons. But Not terrible, the mass hold. Could have been better, but not terrible.
But he never finishes the sentence.
Lenses of the Dark Depths.
What did you find? Lenses of the Dark Depths.
Mm-hmm.
Speed. Not terrible, but I think there are better options. So, members only. I always get laughed at in here for the way in which I try to memorize the symbols on the wall.
The club's butler regards you with a scoffed lie.
Yeah.
Clearly
Swallow,
wondering
swallow.
why you're here.
I remember the swallow.
I think that's a different dial.
How is the symbol of a swallow?
It's alright, you can memorize them this time. We'll see how you go on.
No, no. I like to know how you do.
This club is using Soul Split Warforged as servants, though your contact doesn't know where the club obtained them. He suggests that you search the administration building in the back.
So
of the
if I have to do the memorizing, does that mean you're gonna go and get eaten by the rats again?
Mm-hmm.
K
My
West
favorite
Frog
part?
N.
West Frog. Ay, ay, ay. It's awesome.
It will be if I remember
Wait,
it.
wait, wait, wait. Where are you?
I went up the stairs. Let's try and drag them into this ball, perhaps. The mass hold obviously doesn't work against them, but the disco ball does. Okay, they're gonna come straight away again. Let's do another ball here. Maybe these dogs and things will be stopped by it. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Lost soul.
Thank you. Okay, we ready? I've already put K, West Frog, and N, I think it was,
N.
wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Nice one. Okay. And the N is that one. Go on, you carry on.
No, no.
Oh God. So how do I get the N involved there? Can I go? No. No, that's no good. That has to be coming from up there. That's no good either. Now, come on. How do I get back round this way? There, okay.
You've entered the administration building. Now, to search for the papers that show where the club obtained the Soul Split Warforged they're using as servants. Baxter notes your arrival with disdain. The administration building is reserved for club employees only. I'm afraid your disregard for club policies can no longer be tolerated. With that, the butler executes a crisp turn and attacks.
I think they are gone.
Caused
Okay.
a great deal of damage to club property, says Baxter sadly.
Super stuff.
I regret that you must pay the price. Baxter
So
frowns,
damage output
searching
wise, we're
his
looking
eyes.
really good, aren't we?
You suspect that his last moment was wondering
Necromancer
what the mess
braces.
you've created. You're now free to search
Let
for
me
evidence
see.
regarding the source
Yeah.
of the Soul
Yeah.
Split Warforged.
Okay.
The club purchased their servants from something called Fathom Endeavors. Armed with this knowledge, you can
Yeah, I think
start
the only
tracing
thing
the Soul
stopping us
Split
from going
Warforged
higher
back to their source.
is the fact that things would be more resistant to our spells and special attacks, and also take more spell points to dispatch, and the spiky nature of the incoming damage as well. Offshore account. I think it should be mentioned purple has a lack of appropriate past lives for this as well. No sorcerer lives, so no bonuses to evocation DC, which is quite important for this.
David Shelby's apartment is up inside this tower. He claims to have information about Fathom Endeavors for sale. You've arrived just outside of David Shelby's home. There's just one problem. A pair of goons stand guard at the door, glaring in your direction. You hear grunts and
I went for the
snarls
trap
from
the
one of
soul, I
doors
think I
that
got
must
it.
have been guarded.
Yep, trap the soul working nicely.
The thugs ransacked this apartment while leaving all the other homes left untouched. They must have been after something specific. This corpse matches the description of David Shelby, and yet there's no sign of
Do you
how
want
he
to get the
died.
one upstairs, Annie?
Perhaps there's a clue inside his apartment that points to the
Upstairs?
information he promised
Yes,
you.
there's just by the fireplace up at the top there is a clue.
You've learned that David had a safe house hidden in a water purification plant down by the Sharn docks. David Shelby lies lifeless on his bed, yet there's still a chance you can find the blackmail information he promised you. You need to catch a sky coach, head down to the docks, and find his safe house.
I'm definitely liking that
So,
soul, thank you. I'm liking that trap the soul thing. When I remember to press the button on those little single targets, that's quite handy. That wasn't bad.
A single sky coach is docked nearby. Its pilot cowers before a group of lumbering thugs. Gemma the Boulder drops in defeat.
Okay.
They said it'd be a simple break-in, she rasps. There wasn't supposed to be a body.
Yeah, even with the sorcerer casting the
Just board his sky coach and you'll be
disco
on your
ball
way.
and doing it
Disembark the
quickly.
sky coach at the water purification facility. A guard
It's
at the
still
door
quite a
raises
slow
his
wind up,
alarm
isn't it,
to warn
compared to
guards.
most of the other
Convince
stuff.
the guard to let him in. Now to search for David Shelby's safe house.
I think you kill much faster than me.
I guess we're seeing why people do the sorcerer when they're just wanting to go through a boatload of racial lives or whatever. Because I'm by no means a decent sorcerer player. I haven't touched the class for like, well, several years.
Maybe you can help me.
But yes, we're seeing that it can wipe out groups fairly efficiently, aren't we? Even in the hands of a less decent player. With invis through here, and no need to come up above the water. No! Back down! Yeah, they can hurt those guns when they start opening up on us. Okay, now how will we go on with these slimes? You're going to be splitting these things, aren't you? I think some of them are, yeah, they're immune, aren't they? Let's try the force damage. Nice. Okay, let's try the force again, maybe on the slimes. I think my fire they might be immune to. Nice.
Watch your mana.
Yeah, last fight, we should be okay. I hope so. Yes, nice, lovely stuff.
The crayfish scuttles over to the locked door, and you feel it tug in your mind as he beckons you telepathically.
You're doing your best to up the amount of opponents, aren't you? And another one. He saved against my hold there, the bugger. So yeah, it's.
I'm doing my best to make the quest more difficult.
Yeah, I've noticed that the artificer and those oozers, they just don't mix, do they?
As a final request, David gives you the key to his safe house and asks
Experiment
you to let him
garb.
inside. A well-stocked,
Experimental
comfortably furnished room lies
garb.
behind the locked door.
Mm.
The crayfish crawls inside, clacking happily. You once again feel the
Do you what?
telltale tug of telepathic influence.
What set is that? That's the
Flashes into your brain.
Profane.
double
Fathom
shot,
Endeavors
Conan
has a secret
intelligence,
base beneath
universal
Sharn's
spell
compound.
power.
This
That would be
underwater
quite a
base
good
must be
set,
the
I think,
source
for an
of all the
artificer.
source
Although
matters,
the spell
and where
power
Fathom is keeping the
would be
stolen
useless
souls of the
unless you were
Warforged.
actually doing some
It
casting
sounds like
with
an
it.
adventure beneath
Hang
the
on to
waves
that. You
is
never
Oh,
know if you might
fascinating.
use it.
Okay.
In fact, if you had the set for it for now, that might not be bad. You're using the Sharn 3-piece at the moment, aren't you?
But I'm not supposed to use those.
Oh, yes, while you are a robot, yes. But for a fleshy artificer, that might be quite a decent set to use.
Mm.
I'm wondering, you know, if we've ended up with a bit more experience together as we've been going up, because we haven't touched Wayloon, and normally I would do all of Wayloon to reach the cap. I wonder if there's been something, or if there is something generally that gives you a bit more for every person in your group.
Which one we are doing now?
So last one for this episode is the Finding Doris, which is round the corner.
Finding Doris, finding Doris. Can you share? I don't have the quest.
Hang on. It didn't work.
Oh, maybe I need to talk.
I did share.
I know. I think I need to talk with them.
The Deputy Harbor Master's secretary had a package for Doris. With any luck, that secretary would be the last person to have seen her. A good place to start your search. A Warforged voice nearby calls out. Have you seen this Warforged?
Now, with a bit of luck, if I get into this section before the bear, I'll stop her creating anarchy and alerting all these cops. Yes, like you don't know what I'm talking about, eh?
Wait for me to do anarchy, please.
Actually, maybe I'll leave you those two dancing. Yeah, I'm not very efficient at just finishing things off, am I? You've got some behind you, Annie, coming. Oh, wrong key. I was so pleased the trap the soul had worked. I jumped into a different screen.
It might be illuminating to follow the strange Warforged to find out more about their curious predicament. This strange Warforged was instructed to...
What do you think about the caustic shot? It's a bit useless to have it on the bar.
I have it on simply because it does more damage. It's not amazing by any means, and if you didn't have it on the bar, it wouldn't really matter too much. But I do have it just because it does a bit more damage than the standard would.
No, you idiots! Don't set it on fire! First pillage, then burn! The instigator sounds quite annoyed. I'm surrounded by imbeciles. Why would one keep an illegal vault device despite the mandatory recall? There must be more to this story. Of the clues you've gathered,
Let's be on the lookout for shrines.
down in the cogs is the most promising. The missing Warforged was acting straight up and was intent on going back there. Perhaps that's where you should look next. With the leads you have, it's time for you to continue your investigation down below in the cogs. This is our turf meat. Turn around and run back up to the sunny side, lest you wanna pound it.
Keep trying to make big piles of things, not just little 2s and 3s, because that's a bad use of my spell points.
The goblin and his flunkies close in on you. Something tells you this factory hasn't been used in a while. It's just finished.
they frozen, these things? Big fat rat.
Seems like lags a little bit, yeah.
No, I think they were just frozen. I don't know why. Maybe the game doesn't want them to move.
Hmm.
Two more spiders here. Oh, a soul. This way, Annie. Oh, where is
He
she?
has ordered the records of this facility to be burned, and in a terrible hurry.
And that's good. The bear disturbs the spiders, and I get hammered for it.
Hee Causing troubles, as always. You don't expect a bear to be much, silence on the walking.
I certainly don't.
Mm-mm. They do lots of noises, cause a lot of attention.
Was there a soul in there? No. Oh, can we make a big pile out of these people? Okay, running very low on mana now. And we've got some more warforged to deal with here.
Maybe don't use your mana anymore. Let me heal until.
There's a secret door here. And a chest. I'll go up and pull the lever in here. I don't think there's anything else. And then there's a
Now we should shoot all the boxes, right?
Definitely not. There is a trappy section though for you to do. Here.
Where?
There are at least 2 if not 3 trap boxes to find in there.
Wow. Yeah. Ooh.
I was
I'll be
trying to
dead
heal
before.
you. I'm going to be dead too. I was trying to heal you and you went round the corner. Oh, come out of the way of it.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to
Okay.
have to
I don't
run
know.
through it, I think.
I can't.
You can't run through it.
No, I can't do the trap. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay.
We
Let's go.
we
Let's go.
can
Let's
heal
go.
fully. Remember, coming through here.
Yeah. Go,
Yeah,
go, go,
I
go.
think you can get to that trap box, but don't worry about it. Just heal
I
yourself.
can. I
Heal
can
yourself.
get.
Heal
I can
yourself.
get. Yes. Just go.
I was healing you instead of me. That was a good idea. I nearly died. Okay. Not too far to go to a shrine, I think. But we could invis to it. Might not be a bad idea. Let's try it. I think this red crown's going to see us. Okay, shrine is here, but this crown has seen us. Nice one. There's one or two more coming, aren't there? Are they coming? Okay. Now I must shrine. Okay. Oh no, don't bother with all that rubbish, just leave it.
Where?
Okay, this is where we're gonna get absolutely hammered, aren't we?
Sorcerer howls.
Big boosts and everything down here, honey.
Where vicious fighters bleed for your amusement. Make your bets now for the evening's final bout. You might ask yourself, how is it possible that everyone in the crowd so knew? It's a little because they're just
Nice one, okay. Where's the door? Have we missed something down here?
According to the fight announcer, the Warforged fighter came to the pit with his trainer, Herg Earwolf.
Oh no,
the
is
bugbear
it
who
there?
lives nearby in a hovel upstairs.
No,
Perhaps
that's the way we
it'd be a
came
good
in,
time
isn't it?
to ask him some
So where's the
questions.
door out? Or have we still missed something? Should be a
Saying
door.
find more clues in the cogs.
There's supposed to be a door out of here. But I'm only seeing this and it's not this. That's where we came from. I think this character's supposed to be up at the top. I think it might have bugged out. We might have to do it again. There's supposed to be a door here. Can you search for a secret door here?
I can.
Ah, normally this is always open. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. You're supposed to talk to him here. So something's changed anyway. So you see, without your thiefy stuff there, we would have been goosed.
You couldn't search in
I
there.
don't think I could have found that. You need, when you get to later heroic and then epic, you need the thiefy type stuff to find the...
The letter you found alludes to a reckless bugbear being involved in stacking boxes of inert Warforged.
Almost there. There's a little optional up the side of the thing which we can complete.
As you approach the door, you can just make out the sound of muffled conversation on the other side. Perhaps finding a better
And this
spot
would
for
definitely be a
eavesdropping
good place
will
to
reveal more
boost
than simply barging in.
against the guy.
I need to refresh my guild buffs.
Ah, you could get as a bonus by doing the traps in here.
I will. Let me just kill the enemy.
I didn't realise there were any still left. I think there are 2 or 3 boxes in here. I think there's one down here as well. Now as you get into the epics, there is a thing called Watchful Eye feat that will auto-detect most of the traps for you, so the boxes will just pop up and you won't have to search for them, which is quite a nice
You see a
convenience
stoic
thing.
warforged matching the description of Doris, standing among the bugbear's personal effects. She's as still as a statue.
Yeah, sometimes I
A deep
depend on
voice
you
rumbles
telling
as
me
its
where the
opponent
traps
reveals
are.
himself.
It's normal
Otherwise,
when
I will not.
you've not
She speaks like
it's not
one
often you
who
play
murdered
the trappy characters, is it?
someone stole her soul.
I think you're doing pretty well with it, all things considered. And our little team is not doing too badly either. So the mass hold certainly not no save, but good enough to be usable here in late heroic. Remains to be seen when we make the jump into epic whether it'll suddenly just die a death. We'll have to find out. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much as always for looking, and we will see you on the other side. Take care.